how to recover, reupholster motorcycle seat. We're going to make this thing really cool. Right now it's bland, plain. Stick around, watch the whole video. I'll show you how we do this. Okay. Alright, so here's what I got planned here. There's the motorcycle seat. Okay. And we're gonna use a little bit of some brown accent, and we're gonna recover the black with some new black. All right, one of the first things I want to do, I want to map out on the old seat with a grease pencil what I'm going to do here, and I want to highlight some of, anyway, I want to highlight some of this, what I want to do, because we are redesigning this. From scratch. This is going to stay the same. So I have it mapped out anyway with the grease pencil. I have to try to center this thing perfectly the way I want it. And that looks better. Just like that. So now, step one, because this is all going to be the brown. I'm going to wrap the brown all the way around, and this is going to be the design on the front. So now I can go underneath this thing and take all the staples out. Step one. Got the handy dandy staple remover. We're going to pull each one out. Ta-da! 1, 2, 3.
5 minutes later.
All right, we have the old cover off. We are down to the foam, original foam. Now I am adding more foam here in the front, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this. I'm not going to cut this up. I'm going to make a new pattern out of my chalk line here, grease pencil. I'm going to cut this out and go from there. So let me show you how we're going to do that. All right, so what I did, I took a piece of cardboard paper, okay, and I took it and I traced it out. Instead of cutting the seat, I don't want to cut the seat. I want to make a pattern that I can add to and sew to. So this pattern is perfect. Now I could take this and draw what I want this thing to look like. I'm going to draw right on this piece of cardboard now, and this is going to be my design. All right, so let's get looking at that. So we have, I centered my cardboard, and I drew this line. This is my transition line. You're going to see what I do. Okay, when I start adding the diamonds, you'll see what I'm talking about. So let me just keep rolling here with my diamonds. So I'm gonna, the end part, the end piece is all diamonds, and then it's gonna fade into a straight line. But let me finish the diamonds on this first. Yeah, this is like 1 inch. They're like 1 inch diamonds. It's perfect size for a motorcycle seat. Okay, so now I have my diamonds, and then I'm going to start, I'm going to convert these into straight lines right here. So coming off of like these guys, let's erase that point, All right, here's what I come up with. I'm going to maybe trace it here with the black marker so we can see it better, but I think we got it. Okay, there's our design. So this is what I come up with. Already you can see what's stewing in the old brain. Okay. All right, see, you can see already what I got on tap here. This is going to be the brown on the bottom all the way around, and that's going to be my pattern. This obviously is going to get cut longer. It's going to tuck around, but it sits pretty nice. On here. Let's keep going. Step 3, 4, I don't know. Let's keep rolling. I'm going to transfer this design onto my vinyl. All right, transferring the pattern onto my vinyl. What I need out of this, I need to get this shape more than anything. This is where I am going to sew. Everything has to stay on this line. Okay. Okay. Now, what this means, I'm going to cut this out, I'm going to cut this out like this. Okay? Let me just do it right now and show you. This gets cut out. And this gets cut out. So now I'm gonna do this pattern on to my vinyl. What's real important is I'm gonna run long. That's why I left it long. I'm gonna run my pattern into the vinyl, because once I glue this vinyl down onto the foam, I'm gonna run my stitches long. Locks the stitching in. You'll see. Step 1. Let's replicate what I did with the basically what I'm going to do. I'm just going to set this back on here, and I'm going to have reference lines like this. Okay. All right, now let's get the straight lines set up here. So close him up. Keep in mind, this is all going to get sewn long, okay? We are sewing. All right, so what I do, I start way off the pattern, and I back stitch it, and then I roll with it. Ta-da. Okay, rinse and repeat. You know, another couple hundred times, and we have it pretty much where we want it. Okay, give or take. I have the first section done here, pattern, right? Sweet, huh? We now have to cut out, we are next going to cut out the accent dark brown. It's actually some right here. The accent dark brown that goes around the seat. We're going to cut that out, sew that on, and we're getting real close to putting this back on. Let's go. All right, now that I got my accent piece in, I'm gonna come back. I can cut most of this off, and then I'm gonna do a French seam on here. So let me show you how to do that, or how I do that. And when I cut it, I leave like a ½ inch left. And you can see that once we sew this on here, it locks in my stitch. Okay? It locks that in. Alright. Now you can sort of see where we're going. So now I'm going to come through and sew this onto here. Really nice. Take your time, and we want to sew this on as nice as we can. Okay, here we go. Nice as we can. this is what I used to take the chalk off. Mineral spirits. Okay? That's it. Alright, we just finished stapling the seat back on, and she's done. Look how nice. Got the brown accent. Here, check it out. Come closer. There it is. Ta-da, da-da-da. Custom design. New custom design motorcycle seat. Hey, thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe if you like what you saw. And we're going to do more of this custom upholstery, car restoration. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.